Hi guys and welcome to the channel. Today I'm bringing you a video on the 25th of February Counter-Strike Global Offensive update. Not a massive list of changes here, but quite a few little things that I thought would be important, so put a video together for you guys so you can see what's happening. So first off, we're going to be looking at the equipment. So we'll see that they've separated the Kevlar and the helmet, which is a fantastic move. Originally they were bundled together, but now they've made them separately in the classic Counter-Strike way, so that's really good. Also, you can now buy defuse kits. Before you would only get 2 per team and they'd be handed out randomly, you couldn't buy them, but now they've given you the option to buy them, which is fantastic. They've also added 4 new weapons into the game. The first one is CT only, it's 3,500 and it's the AUG. Hey, whose AUG is this? It's back, and as you can see it's looking pretty sweet. See if I can find some enemies here. So I'm going to show you guys the fire rate first. As you can see, quite beastly at short range. Of course this is Counter-Strike guys, so when you zoomed in you don't fire as fast, but it's got the zoom on it as well. But the recoil on this gun is pretty easy to control, and you know, I'd like to see it used in competitive play a bit more. I mean, in Source and 1.6 it was mainly, you know, just the AK and the M4A1, but hopefully now that the AUG's back we're going to be seeing it used more. So that's the AUG guys, that's back in the game. The next weapon that they've added is our old friend, the M249. Costs $5,200 and it's a big ass machine gun. It's got 100 rounds in the magazine before you have to reload. It spits out lots of bullets and it's very noisy. As you can see here, the recoil is crazy on it. And this gun's never really been used in competitive Counter-Strike. It's more of a fun gun when, you know, you're winning the game and you just want to take the piss out of your opponents, then you probably buy the M249. Or if you wanted to feel like Sylvester Stallone or Arnold Schwarzenegger in one of the action movies, then, you know, it's good for that sort of thing. But yeah, fast rate of fire, pretty beastly. That's the M249. So we've also got 2 new terrorist exclusive weapons. The first one is the SG553. So this is the terrorist alternative to the AUG, I guess. Costs $3,500. It's got the zoom on it, just the same as the AUG has. Seems to fire a bit faster than the AUG does. Recoil is very easy to control on this thing. So, you know, like I said about the AUG, hopefully we're going to see this in competitive play. Quite accurate as well when you're running around. So yeah, that's the SG553. So the last new weapon that they've added to this patch is the terrorist only pistol, the Tech 9. It costs $400 and in terms of damage it's rated in between the Glock and the Deagle. So we'll buy one of those and you can see straight away it's got 32 shots before you have to reload, which is interesting. It's got a very strange rate of fire as well. Seems quite slow really, but at the same time it does appear to do quite a bit of damage. You see that was a one-hit kill headshot there. But yeah, that's the Tech 9. It's interesting to see how this one's gonna sort of take its place in competitive Counter-Strike. But yeah, seems quite powerful at the moment, so that's pretty cool. So there's also some other changes to the game as well. The first one are just general bug fixes. So there were some areas of the map where you could get to which you weren't supposed to. Some problems with the bomb where it would float if it was planted. That's all been fixed. A big change to me is that they've tuned all the ambient noise on all of the maps. So that means that there's going to be much less background noise, and along with that they've also increased the volume of footsteps. So it's a complaint that I've had for a long time since I first got my hands on the beta. Footsteps weren't very clear, but now they're a lot louder than they were, and you know, that's a great thing because sound, as everyone knows, is always a very important part of Counter-Strike, so I'm glad that they've sort of fixed that now. The next one isn't really a big change, but it's something that a lot of people might care about, and it's to do with the grenade selection. So if I purchase the HE, the flashbang and the smoke grenade, they've actually made the order that you select these in the same as they've always been in Counter-Strike. So if you press your grenade key, in my case it's 4, it'll bring up the HE first, the flashbang, and then the smoke. So beforehand the order of these was sort of all over the place, but now they've made it like Counter-Strike's always been: HE, flashbang and smoke, which is very good. Train has now been added as the default quick match map as well. They've also added new music to the game. Okay, so that pretty much covers it for the latest patch, but before I go I wanted to mention something about the recoil. And this topic is actually doing the rounds on the Steam CSGO forums at the moment, and it's about the feel and the feedback that you get from the weapons when you're firing. So let me try and explain this. If you can see this clip here, this is from Counter-Strike 1.6, and you can see that when I'm firing the AK-47 the screen's moving around quite a lot, and I can get a good feel of what the weapon's going to do, where the recoil's going to go. It feels punchy, it feels nice, basically, nice and responsive. Whereas if you watch this clip from Counter-Strike Go, again that's with an AK-47, you can see that, yeah, okay, the recoil looks pretty much the same, but the screen isn't moving around as much and you're not getting the right feedback. And, you know, I think that's probably what needs addressing the most. Like I said, a lot of people have been talking about this on the forum at the moment, and I think they're right. Yeah, the recoil seems pretty good, but we need the feedback there as well. We need the screen to be moving a little bit, so you can really tell what the weapon's going to do. So I hope you enjoyed this little update, guys. If you haven't seen already, I'm giving away 5 CSGO keys. And if you want to win one of those keys, click the link up there on the video and leave a comment and you'll be within a chance of winning. Remember, you've only got until 6 PM GMT this Sunday to do that, so you might as well leave a comment. If you don't leave a comment, you haven't got a chance of winning, so give it your best shot. Make sure to subscribe if you like this sort of stuff, and I will see you in the next video.